Everybody, so I made it here to Raleigh. Today's flights were very uneventful. I am working with a new hire. She's fresh out of OE, so this is her first actual working flight. And like I tell all the new people that work with me, feel free to ask as many questions as possible. I have no problem with answering them. And, just, trying to get her to get used to how it goes on the line, and things like that. And I just told her to follow her sequence of events paper and you should be fine. But other than that, that's all that's going on at 11 o'clock. And I have a 9 o'clock van in the morning. But I did bring my food today. I ate while I was on the plane, but basically everything is all vegetarian. So let me show you what. So basically I have 3 meals that I made, well, 3 salads, well, 4 because I already ate 1. Basically it's only cucumbers, I think it's pepperoni is how you pronounce it, eggs, sunflower seeds, onions, bell peppers. That's it. Over here, I made some guacamole this morning, and I have celery. Instead of just doing ranch, I did guacamole, one of those things. So just trying to, like I said, I'm trying not to eat after 7 o'clock. So that's why I ate on the flight and dropped a couple more pounds because I did reach my goal. For last trip, I lost 1.5 pounds. So this trip, I'm going for 2 pounds. And yeah, that's really it. Something simple, easy. I don't have to worry about warming it up, and I can just eat it on the plane if I get to the hotel late like I did tonight. So, but I'm finna get ready, take a shower, and go to bed. See you guys tomorrow for day 2. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 2. I have a 2-leg day. I just do a Raleigh, Durham to Austin, Texas turn, and I'm done for the day. Basically, I'd get done about 5 o'clock. Last night slept pretty well. I actually slept pretty well. I knew something else I forgot to tell you that I haven't told you all about my company. My company does have a guarantee face-to-face with our main line. And basically what that is we have our scores that come out for surveys for customers and stuff like that. And you have to have a certain score in order to go apply. And then what'll happen is they'll go through your qualifications, make sure your scores are right, and then you'll get an invitation to the actual face-to-face. And it's not like it's open all the time. They open up at certain times of the year. They've only opened up once this year, and that was, I think, in June or something like that. So we do have that in place for those who are trying to get to mainline or whatever, and let's just say you can't get past the survey, the assessment or the video interview. We do now have a guarantee face-to-face. It's not guaranteed hire, it's just guarantee that you will get to the face-to-face based on your score, survey scores from customers. But I did forget, I don't know why I forgot. We've had that in place probably since like January, so, but it's only been opened up once this year. So I just wanted to make sure I told you all that. And yeah, because it is public knowledge. Well, you can, because they'll tell people at interviews and stuff like that. So, but other than that, I'm finna get ready to go down for breakfast. It's about an hour. Well, there go my wake-up call at 8 o'clock. But it's an hour before, so I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I come back here tonight. Today was the day. So I'm back in Raleigh, so my background looks the same. And very first flight to Austin, we had to kick somebody off the plane. One, he appeared to be intoxicated when he came down, but because he kind of stumbled in, but no problem. I didn't really look at that because a lot of people were stumbling coming onto the plane. But he went back to his seat. I took first class drink service because I was working first class again. My flying partner wasn't comfortable yet with working in first class. And I was, finna make the drinks. He comes up and he was like, excuse me, 2 things. And he, if you know who Andy Warhol is, he talked like Andy Warhol, slow and with the mysterious type voice. And he was like, 2 things. He was like, he had a pink tag. Where do I pick this up in Austin? I was like, you pick it up in a jet bridge. And he was like, second thing, could I have a shot of vodka? And I told him, I said, once we get up in the air, we'll be serving drinks. And So he goes back to sit down, and I'm continuing making drinks for first class, and a crew member comes up. He was non-revving. He was in regular clothes. He was like, the guy in 5B is getting into it with someone in 4. And what happened was the guy he slouched down, because trust me, I was looking down at him. I'm not that tall. He was shorter, so he slid in his seat so he could put his feet up on the first class hand, like armrest. So like imagine like this. He was sitting like this, and like the white part is the armrest where first class would put his arm. So they were going back and forth. So he told the captain, and I told the captain, that's the same guy that asked me for a shot of vodka, which that's normal. Most people do that early in the morning. But again, I didn't know if he was drunk or not. He just appeared to be. So they got the red coat involved. Once he got he said he took some medicine, and that's why he was like that. But the red coat said he can actually smell the alcohol from his breath. So we ended up having to leave him in Raleigh this morning. They probably rebooked him on another flight. But other than that, everything else went very smoothly. That was my first time ever having to kick somebody off for being drunk. Maybe if he would have came on and not did, because he told the red coat, he said, you're not supposed to put your feet up on somebody else's. He said, yes, I do. That's why I paid for Comfort Plus. And we was like, no, you just don't put your feet up on somebody's armrest like that. So he didn't go. It wasn't a big major deal, but that was the first time I think I've ever had somebody kicked off the flight for being intoxicated or appeared to be intoxicated. So I can't say that they were. But other than that, everything else was smooth. It was just a long flight. The turn was 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours. That was a 6.5 hour turn. But other than that, I'm finna get ready and go work out and come back, do some more work, LMSs for my job. And I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early for a 6 o'clock van. Good morning, everybody. Today's day 3, I believe. Yeah, it's 3. Didn't really get too comfortable last night for sleep, so I didn't sleep too comfortable. But it is what it is. We're up bright and early. It's a 4-leg day. Go from Raleigh to LaGuardia to Burlington, Vermont back to LaGuardia, and then I end up in Charlottesville, Virginia, sometime tonight about 5 o'clock. So that's my day today. We're going through LaGuardia. Everybody know LaGuardia is a crapshoot. So hopefully nothing happens. It's smooth and no delays. But I have about 8 minutes to get down to the van. I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Charlottesville. Everybody, I've made it here to Charlottesville. Today's flights always uneventful, just like I like them. It was a long day from getting up so early, and now it's going on 6 o'clock. So I've basically been up since 5. It's going on 6 o'clock. But what I'm gonna do is change clothes, go downstairs. They have an evening reception, and they have actual real food. So I'm gonna go down there and get some food and bring it back up here. I'm not gonna eat it yet because I'm gonna work out, then come back and eat it. So, but tomorrow's another early report. I have a 6 a.m. van, but it's only 2 legs, and I'm done before 12 o'clock tomorrow, so I get to take a nap. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning for day 4. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 4. Last night, the tacos from last night was really, really good. I kind of went off my diet a little bit because it's not really a diet. Just was gonna do no bread, but obviously I ate tacos because I ate the flour tortillas. But one day it's not gonna hurt anything. Because I'm not gonna turn down free food, never. But today is just 2 legs, easy day, done before 12, like I said yesterday. Go from Charlottesville to LaGuardia to Pittsburgh, and that's it. Hopefully it goes smoothly. It's not a sit-in once we get to LaGuardia. It's more so like a 50-minute turn, so we keep the same plane. Basically, as soon as we land, they come off, they clean. We're probably gonna get ready and board again, so hopefully it goes smoothly. But it's supposed to be snowing in Pittsburgh, but I do have my jacket. I always bring a jacket, especially around this time of the year, because you just never know where you're going and how the weather's going to be. So always bring your jacket with you. This jacket kind of folds up and puts into a little bag, so I can just put it into my book bag. That way it doesn't take up a lot of space. So I'm gonna get ready to go downstairs. I'll I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Pittsburgh. Hello everybody, I've made it here to Pittsburgh. It's going on a little bit after 11 o'clock. Definitely gonna take a nap in that bed. Today's flights were very uneventful, short and quick, no delays or anything like that, just the normal taxi out of LaGuardia. It's getting that time of the year where we have to collect a lot of jackets for first class. And you know, first class cabin is gonna be packed because people came on with stuff that normally we would put in the closet. I would put in the closet, but can't fit it because there's no room. Yesterday, that's what I wanted to tell you. I forgot to tell you this morning. Yesterday, where the hotel that we stayed, they had a dishwasher in the room. So I used the dishwasher to wash all my Tupperware bowls. So that way I don't have the Tupperware bowls are just dirty and just there. So I got to wash all my Tupperware bowls last night. And that hotel also has free wash machines and dryers. And I just was nice enough to go ask the front desk, do they have any like used detergent that they're not using? And she gave me some game to go wash my shirts and stuff. So I don't have to wash, because I only have 1 day off once I come back, get off this trip. And that way I don't have to go home and try to hurry up and wash, because I have to go out of town and then come right back in town, and then I don't want to rush. So I'm glad that I stayed there and they have free wash machines so I can wash my clothes that were dirty and fold them up, and that way I don't have to rush to do everything else again once I get home. So that was good. But I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Good morning, everybody. Today's go home day, and yeah, it's pretty early. I didn't go to sleep last night until probably about a little bit after 12. Got up about 3:55, so I'm up. But I forgot today's gonna be just a long day for me, because even though I'm done by 1, I got to drive to Birmingham. My daughter got promoted to flag girl. She's been working hard to try to become a flag girl for her school, because she started late in the summer, so she didn't start till after school. So they had her as an alternate, and you know, she worked her way up. So now I'm gonna drive to Birmingham, go to a football game, and then drive back tonight, the same night, and I'm off for only 1 day. Then I start another 5-day trip. So it's gonna be a long, long day. And it really didn't dawn on me until this morning how long my day is gonna be. But we're gonna push through it though. Try to sleep as much as possible that I can, especially on my deadhead from Savannah. So I go from Pittsburgh to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Savannah. And then I'm done for the day. And that's it for me. But other than that, I'm finna get ready and go downstairs. I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get home to close out the video. Hello everybody, I made it here to my car. Today was a very uneventful day. We didn't make the flight earlier because the gate agent didn't push the jet bridge back on time, but it's neither here nor there. But great flight today. Nothing actually happened. Well, I should take that back. I had a surprise audit on my flight for safety and procedures. But it wasn't nothing to worry about, because if you're doing the things that you're supposed to do, you don't have to worry about when somebody either audits you, or the FAA comes and does a ride, or you get a check flight from somebody for the company. If you're doing the right things, you know, normally you don't have anything to worry about. But I'm finna get ready to go home and get ready to take this drive to Birmingham, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. As always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.